Hi everyone, I'm Anna, Cinephile host, and today we will talk about the movie The Truman Show. The Truman Show is an American sci-fi comedy film released in 1998, directed by Peter Weir and written by Andrew Niccey, Jim Carrey, Lala Lynn, and Ed Harris. This film is also the first non-comedy work by Jim Carrey. This film records the life of the leading actor, Truman, which was constructed as a reality show and broadcast to the real life of hundreds of thousands of viewers around the world. As the story progressed, Truman gradually became suspicious of the world he was in. He began to have some questions and discovered the truth of this world. Let's see what happened. Truman Burbank seems to be living the American dream. Like the proverbial man who has everything, he's got a beautiful, if slightly dull, wife Meryl and a good job that's just a short drive in a new car from his perfect bungalow and impeccable lawn on the sunny Isle of Sea Haven. Try as he might, however, he just can't seem to get off that island. The ferry to the mainland is out of the question due to his childhood fear of water. A travel agent informs him that all flights are booked for months.
It's the busy season.
And when he undertakes a road trip across the causeway, a nuclear power plant accident inconveniently blocks all roads out of town. What Truman doesn't know is that he can't leave town because town isn't a town at all, but a giant studio backdrop. In his entire life, including his increasingly dramatic attempts to flee, is the subject of a 24-hour soap opera broadcast 7 days a week to millions of avid viewers around the globe. Everything that happens to him is engineered from a huge control booth in the sky by the show's creator and executive producer.
No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life.
The film begins during the 30th year of the show. Truman starts noticing unusual events that seem centered on him. A falling spotlight, a radio frequency that precisely describes his movements, and rain that falls only on him. Despite efforts by Meryl and Truman's best friend Marlon to reassure him, Truman becomes even more suspicious about his life.
Don't you ever feel guilty?
I have given Truman the chance to lead a normal life. The world, the place you live in, is the sick place.
One day he takes Meryl by surprise by going on an impromptu road trip, but their way is blocked by increasingly implausible emergencies. Meryl begins to break down from the stress. During an argument with Truman, she breaks character and is taken off the show.
Do something!
What'd you say? Who are you talking to?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
After all, Truman seems to return to his routines. One evening, the production staff discovers that the sleeping Truman is completely out of their sight. Marlon is sent to check on Truman, finding that he had left a dummy and a tape recorder playing snoring sounds in his place and disappeared through a makeshift tunnel. Audiences around the world are drawn to this sudden change. Truman is found sailing out of Sea Haven, having conquered his fear of water, and Christoph resumes the broadcast as he sends a man-made lightning storm to try to capsize the boat. Network executives fear that Truman may die on live television, but Truman manages to persist. Realizing that he cannot dissuade Truman any further, Christoph ends the storm. Truman continues to sail until, to his surprise, his boat strikes the wall of the dome. He finds an exit door, but Christoph, speaking directly to Truman through a speaker system, tries to convince him to stay, stating that there is no more truth in the real world and that by staying in the artificial world, he would have nothing to fear.
There's no more truth out there than there is in the world I created for you. Same lies. The same deceit. But in my world, you have nothing to fear.
Truman considers this, then states, "In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night," takes a bow and leaves.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life. I have given Truman the chance to lead a normal life. The world, the place you live in, is this sick place.
Listen to me, Truman. There's no more truth out there than there is in the world I created for you. Same lies. The same deceit.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Now today, we all have the ability to broadcast our own life's events through live streaming on Facebook and Instagram, by posting photos of our food, or tweeting our every thought, even when our audience may only be the people in our daily lives. Unlike Truman, we choose to broadcast our lives. There's a cynical part of me that wonders if most of us wouldn't be thrilled to discover that we are the stars of our own reality TV show. I'm your host Anna, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Stay tuned for more videos on Funday website.